Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today is going to be a statue unboxing of this brand new Journey statue, which is for the game that was exclusive to the PS3 and released back in 2012, which was my favorite game released that year. And just recently, just a couple of weeks ago, it was released on the PlayStation 4 with some updated graphics. And for those of you that downloaded Journey on the PS3, it's free to download on the PS4. Just figured I'd let you know. But not if you bought that compilation retail package. It has to be a digital download. And what was crazy was that this was only just revealed like on July 21st for pre-order, and I didn't know about it, and I pre-ordered a few days after it was announced, and they still had them available. And actually, as of this moment, they're still available for sale on the PlayStation Gear store. There's only 1,000 made. They're $150 each, which, believe it or not, might seem expensive, but for what you get is actually a really good deal. It's a polystone statue. But enough talking. What do you say that we start to open this thing up and see how it looks in person? But before I get to opening this, I just quickly want to show you the rest of the box, which, as you can see, is very plain, very minimalistic. Some people might love it. I'm not the biggest fan. I think they should have done sort of like a sand theme in the middle of the sand dunes with the Journey characters running across, but I understand that this is sort of the branding that they're using for the PlayStation Gear store. They're going for this, what a lot of their other products and statues, they go for this really black, plain-looking uniform design for a lot of their statues. So the first thing that we have here that actually fell out of the packaging is this is a little lithograph, or mostly just, it's a print. But this is the artwork. I guess the artist that designed this statue sketched out this picture here for when he was originally designing what the statue would look like. So that's a nice little addition. I'm going to speed ahead. I'm going to slice this open and check out what's inside. Alright, so as you can see, everything inside is neatly packaged, very securely. Let's start with the actual Journey characters. Actually, you know what? It would probably be smarter to start with the base. That way I can put the Journey characters on the base. As you can see, this really mimics the early part in the game when you first come across your first co-op partner. This is sort of the area that I think it's trying to mimic, with some highly detailed sand there. It almost looks real, at least it did in the pictures online. And then on the bottom, oh wow, what a cool number. So there's 1,000 of these, and I got number 555. Kind of cool. I pre-ordered mine 3 days after they went up for pre-orders, so that kind of gives you an idea of how many may or may not be left. So I was surprised. Most Journey merchandise that's released, like collectibles, like art books and stuff, and lithographs, they tend to sell out almost instantly. Especially stuff that's signed, so it's kind of surprising to me that this didn't sell out almost immediately, especially to like scalpers and stuff. Now let's start with the Journey characters, which still, to my knowledge, I don't think they have official names. I think they're still just known as the Journey characters. I don't know. If they have official names, I'm sorry. So here's the first red one. This is kind of how you start off looking when you first start playing the game. And if you look at the face, it's kind of cool how it's not pure black like it's depicted in most official artwork and videos and such, so the artist was going for sort of like a sunlit effect almost on his face. So I'm going to assume this guy goes right in here. Alright, so I looked at the postcard for reference, and it looks like I actually have the statue backwards, so it goes this way, but the larger stone is in front, and then this guy goes right in here. Alright, and then this is the white-robed character, which is how your character would look in the game after you played through it several times, which is what I did in the PS3 version when it first came out. I just kept playing and playing enough until you get the white robe for helping players get through the game so many times. It's kind of a nice little feeling. So this, as you can see here, has an attachment, and then this hooks into the side of the red Journey character. Push it in there, it goes in there pretty snugly. There. And then you can see he's attached to the character, which is very fitting because that's actually kind of what you do in the game. If you stay close to one another, it recharges your scarf, which is what is used to, let you hover and jump around the game. So that's a really well thought out design for a statue. I got to give whoever designed the statue a lot of props, because pulling off a statue for this game was probably not easy, figuring out how to balance both characters, and because their legs are really skinny, and I think they really pulled it off. So now we have to put on the scarves. Okay, so here's the red scarf and here's the white scarf. Now this one is really long, and real Journey fans will probably understand why this one's much longer than this one, because this is for the red character, which is probably supposed to be a new player. So naturally, they've probably taken more damage. Their scarf isn't as long as the white player, the more experienced player that knows how not to take damage, so their scarf is naturally longer. So really cool design choice right there. And then very carefully, you just slide this right into the back. And there you have it. That is the completed statue. It looks incredibly delicate. This is probably not the kind of statue you want to have laying around if you have cats or something that, or little kids that are, running around and jumping around by your collection, because this looks like it can break very easily. But I have to say, I'm incredibly pleased with this. I never thought, it was very surprising to get a Journey statue. I've thought of going on Etsy and buying custom-made Journey figures, but this is perfect because now I don't really have to do that. I think it's well worth the investment. I think this is a really great representation of the game itself. I don't know how I would have designed this any differently. I quite honestly think this is the perfectly designed Journey statue, and it's going to have a home permanently here in my collection. Well, anyway, guys, I'm really happy with this. As of right now, they are still in stock, but I don't anticipate that they'll be in stock much longer. This is definitely something that will be highly sought after and probably very expensive in 10 years from now, because this is a classic masterpiece of a game. There's a lot of fans for this game. Take advantage of it while you can. Pick one up if you're a fan of Journey, and I don't think you'll regret it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.